We would like to share with you one of the core capacities to creating change. This exercise is based on the work of Otto Scharmer of the Presencing Institute and is a capacity you will use throughout the work. In this activity, we will explore 4 ways of talking and listening and reflect on what each of these ways feels like and then on our own use of each way in our work. For this exercise, you will work with a partner, so have people in your team pair up. If there is an odd number of people in your group, have one person be the observer to the exercise, making note of what they see and hear through the activity. As a group, choose a topic for discussion. This topic will be what we use to explore the 4 ways of talking and listening. What you choose needs to have some edge to it, meaning it should be something that can raise opposing opinions. Here are some examples, but feel free to choose any topic that resonates for your group. Once you have a topic of conversation to focus on, please stand up. We want to give you some room to move, and we're also going to give you some physical actions as part of the practicing, so you'll need a little space. All right, when you're ready, let's begin. In downloading, the quality of talking is one of certainty or politeness. The quality of listening is one of projection. We are hearing what we want to hear. We are waiting for the other person to stop talking so that we can say what we believe or what is the expected answer. What we'd like you to do is assume the physical gesture of a forward motion with your hand, like you're pointing or cutting your hand through the air. And we'd also ask you to bend slightly from the hips forward. As you have the conversation over the topic you've chosen, begin every sentence you speak with, "The truth is," and really embody that physical gesture of the pointing and the bending forward. Begin the conversation with your partner now, and in 2 minutes we'll stop and try the next one. In debating, the quality of talking is confrontation. The quality of listening is judging. We are assessing what the other person is saying against what we already know in order to see whether it has value. For this way of talking and listening, assume the physical gesture of arms crossed at the chest, head slightly pulled back. This time in your conversation, before you speak every sentence, say, "In my opinion." Now, continue the conversation you began in downloading, and you have another 2 minutes. In dialoguing, the quality of talking is one of self-reflection. The quality of listening is one of curiosity and empathy. We are speaking from our own experience and inquiring into the experience of the other person. For this way of talking and listening, assume the physical gesture of the right arm bent with a hand just in front of your chest above the heart. And this time, before you speak every sentence, say, "In my experience." Continue the same conversation for another 2 minutes. In presencing, the quality of talking is revealing. The quality of listening is one of relaxed boundaries. We are no longer focusing on either ourselves or the other, but rather noticing what is occurring in this present moment. Now, assume the physical gesture of arms at your side with your palms open to the other person. And this time, before you say every sentence, say, "What I am noticing arising here and now is..." Continue the same conversation for another 2 minutes. With your partner, please have a conversation about the questions on the slide. Take a few minutes to share with each other what your responses are. Here are the 4 ways of talking and listening, and arranged to show you the progression through each type. What is important to know is that the first 2 types will continue to enact the current reality. In that space, we are focusing on what is happening now. When we begin to move up and move into dialoguing and into presencing, that's the place when we can discover new ways of acting, where we create the conditions for new realities to take root.